Hey, what's up, people? How's it going there? All right, today I got another movie with an RD tag in it. It's called Little Nicky. Now, someone had just brought this to my attention maybe 17 hours ago, and I've watched that movie several times. I believe my brother actually had the DVD with the movie Little Nicky, and I never knew that RD tag was in it. And when I got the message from you, I don't remember who you are. I actually tried to go back and find the message to thank you in Instagram or on YouTube videos. Someone had said, "Oh yeah, you got one in that movie, Little Nicky." And I thought you were trolling me. I didn't respond to you. I said, "Let me see the movie," and I looked it up on Look Movie too. Where you can watch movies for free. And I clicked through it. Every 10 seconds, it clicks, clicks, clicks. And yeah, there's actually an RD tag in there. I had no idea about that until 17 hours ago. And the movie came out in 2000. You got Adam Sandler in it. He plays Little Nicky. Harvey Keitel is the devil, the father. A bunch of actors in it throughout the whole movie. Uh, you're right. Um, my tag, it looks like probably when I was with Just 357, Just DWC. It's a fat cap. It looks like it's white spray paint. Plus, judging by the year 2000 when the movie came out, I would assume it was Just. Even though I personally would just use the cap that would come on the can, like when I'd get the Rustos, I wouldn't bother with all that shit because it'd always get buffed or crossed out. I had a lot of beef with people, so I really didn't put much time and effort into it. And when I was doing it with Just, we only used white spray paint the whole time, every time. For years, all I used was white spray paint because after my divorce and I came back out with Just, everyone smashed all the gates that I had tags on before these people were even writing, most of them. And they just went right over me with like black, semi flat black, shit like that. I mean, like Easy, Jaws, TK. I mean, of course, they were out and they didn't really go over me or anything. Well, Jaws, I've had problems with up in the Bronx. I went over him a couple times. He went over me, and that was the end of it. But as far as it goes with everyone just using semi-flat black spray paint on the gates, I figured, fuck it, we're gonna get them shits with white because I could actually see my tags underneath them. Sometimes I'd use like hunter green or red, and people would just go right over it. They figured, fuck it, RD ain't doing shit. They figured I moved on with my life, which I did. Technically, I got married. It didn't work out. I got divorced, and I came back out. And I went over all the shit on everyone that had gates because I had the gates before and they thought they were slick. And at that point, they really weren't putting it in. Like everyone had faded out at that point. So we just took over, me and Justin, smashed the shit out of gates. And we would use the fat caps. We would use the white, uh, flat white, semi flat white Rusto, and we would put the what do they call them, the softball caps, baseball cap or whatever, the orange dot. We'd use those, and I'd use them fucking things until like it would be sputtering and skipping out and clogged. We'd keep using them until they clogged. Like I said, I didn't give a fuck. I was just trying to get my, as much tags as I'm doing at that point. You can't sit there making each and every one of them. It's just like smash, 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 keep it going. They know, they'll read it. They'll know who did it. That's the my mentality behind it. So yeah, I'm like that. As a matter of fact, funny thing is, I've actually said that anti-style like early on in my videos, right? And then all of a sudden, oh, anti-style, yeah, anti-style. They ask me, oh, this, that, anti-style, blah 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 blah. Go back to my past videos. Then all of a sudden, now all I hear is anti-style, anti-style. It actually comes back to me as someone asking me what I think about anti-style. Yeah, yeah, that's like a whoop, yeah, freaky shit. But the same with white spray paint. Yeah, we would just go off with that shit. And like I just explained the reason why I would use the white spray paint because I could go over all the dark shit. No one else was using white spray paint. Someone else, I think I started seeing that yellow, the summer squash. was with like scuffing them, YKK, to the best of my knowledge, which was a very brilliant move. Yeah, someone else thought that one up and it worked real good. Probably better than a white. Um, but yeah, straight up white, 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 white. Yeah, all the way through. With RE, I would use silvers, the fat silvers, the pounds, the big tall can. Yeah, and we'd go through those. So that looks like it's a white tail. Well, it's before RE, the year the movie came out and everything. So just yeah, that was done with just 357. I don't see a just tag. Um, what else is there to say? Yeah, I also would write real high, not in this particular tag, but not in this particular tag, but when writing with just and scuffing them were going over me and a bunch of people would cross me out. Just throughout my whole life, like when I came up from the subways into the streets, people would cross me out. So early on, I realized all I had to do was reach real tall and real high up. I realized it's almost 8 feet. Yeah, if you extend my arm up, yeah, and I stand on my tippy toes, I go 9 feet or some shit. So I do my tag as high as I can fucking reach, and no one can cross it out. It's a funny one with Bet. TFV. I remember, well, actually everyone, but the one that sits in my head the most is with Bet TFV. He tried to cross me out once, and you could tell he jumped because the can got real fat. Like his line started off skinny and got real fat, and then skinny again. and he underlined me. Like he didn't even get my RD thing. Let me try and show you one thing about that real quick. Yeah, come on. Like, say here's my RD tag, right? Right? You see it? And he went like this. Like he went like that. Like, here, like this. And then I started making all these like short jokes on Sass. The streets are saying things on Sass. I started making jokes like "You're so short you could play handball on the ground." But yeah, that was my way of avoiding a lot of crossouts from people. Is writing up real high. I would do that. Reach it. I'd actually put my body as close as I can to the gate. Well, the gate, I'd actually be above it. I'd write on the brown thing if I wanted to. But if it's like on the wall, I'd put my body right on the wall and stand up, reach up, and do it like that. Tippy toe over and shit. Yeah. People like, Jesus Christ, what's this guy bringing a fucking ladder? Good times, man. I miss all that shit, man. War was the fun shit, man. I'll tell you, I like that more than anything. Well, nah, blockbusters really are fun. It's like parallel to blockbusters, but you can't do the blockbusters when you're in wars with all these people because they'll cross it out. Yeah. Funny shit, man. All right, what else can I say? The movie, the location, I would think that's like the plant district, the West 20s, 8th, 9th Avenue, something like that. Like next to the garment district, possibly Soho, by where they're walking around and stuff. South of Houston is Soho, for you guys that don't know. Um, yeah, there's another movie, the year 2000, still out there, still going out there. Matter of fact, the first time I've seen that movie, I don't know if I just mentioned this because I tried to record before, but I forgot a few things, so I figured I might as well just redo the whole tape. But first time I ever seen this, that saw that movie was on an airplane going down to Jamaica. Yeah, I remember that. All right, let me cut this off and see where I'm at, and I'll go back.
Your juicy heart-shaped tiny.
What was that?
I don't know why I said that. I meant to say that.
All right, guys, in closing, man, take care of yourselves and all that, right? You can see I got the receipts. Who was really out there like that, huh? Who was really out there?
Your juicy heart-shaped tiny.
What was that?
I don't know why I said that. I meant to say that.